talk about the hottest color to wear for fall 2024. So one of the hottest colors that is going to be for fall and winter is going to be olive green. If you are new here, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care and hair care topics. If you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So in this video, we are going to talk about what it is, how it makes us feel, how it shows up, and then I'm going to show you some conventional colors that you can wear it with, and then some unconventional colors. So the very first thing, what is olive green? Let me move over. What is olive green? Olive green is going to be a yellowish dark green tint. When you think of olive green, I want you to think of exactly that. Think of olives. And this photo right here kind of shows you what color we're talking about. It's not like that green when you pull it out of your crayon box, and it's not like a forest or a dark green. It's kind of in the middle. But what you will also see in this photo with the olives and the scale is that olive green does have its own scale. So you can have dark olive green and you can have light olive green. And I will say that my olive green head wrap is already on its way. How does it make us feel? What do we think when we think of olive green, or what do we think when we see it? First is going to be calmness. Olive green can evoke a deep sense of natural richness, serenity, and calmness. It can be used in wellness apps and eco-friendly platforms to promote harmony and natural living. The second feeling is peace. Olive green is the traditional color of peace, stemming from the idea of extending an olive branch to offer peaceful relations. We see this in nature every day. So it grounds us and it calms us. So let's talk about undertones. So within the green scale, olive green is going to be considered an undertone, and then it is also going to have a warm undertone. So it is going to pair very well with other colors that are neutrals and that have undertones. So let's start with the conventional colors that pair well with olive green. The first one is going to be camel. We are all aware of what camel looks like. This combination works because they are both warm tones. Camel for a lot of people is going to be considered a neutral, and it is going to be very easy to find. So whether you have on an olive green top with a pair of camel bottoms, or if you have olive green pants, which is probably going to be very easy to find, and then you have on a neutral or you have on a camel colored top. The next color is going to be cognac, and when most people think of cognac, they think of a riding boot or they think of a bag. This is also going to go very beautifully with the olive green because it is a warm tone and it has that deep, rich texture and it has that deep, rich color. The one after that is going to be brown, and you can do a light brown or you can do a dark brown. Dark brown is going to go better. That's going to be an easier color to find. The next two colors are going to be tan, off-white, and white. So starting with the off-white and the white, depending on how soft you want the outfit to look is going to determine whether or not you want to do white, which is going to be very stark, or if you want to do a cream or a winter white or an off-white, it's going to look a little bit more subtle. Myself, I would prefer cream because it's not going to be as stark as a contrast. For instance, with this outfit, the young woman has on boots, she has on pants, she has on like a cream turtleneck with design, and then she also has on an olive green jacket. This works perfectly. She's able to tie in the green. She also has some tan in there in her sweater, and then she also has the cream. And then you have another example of this woman right here. She has on either a white or a cream top. She has on olive green skirt, and then her accessories, which is her handbag and her belt, those are tan or those are brown. So everything works together. You will notice with a lot of these examples that neutrals are going to pair very well together. The next color is black. We can't talk about color combinations without talking about black. For some, because black is so dark, and because a lot of times when you find olive green, especially pants, it is a lighter color. It is a very stark contrast, and a lot of people don't like that look. Also, that color combination does remind a lot of people of military, so they do opt for other things like navy. Navy also goes really well with olive green. And a lot of times what you will find when it comes to the accessories is that you will maybe have someone who has on a belt, maybe a purse and some boot, and you will see that they have cognac with that as well. When we're thinking about these colors combinations, a lot of times your neutrals are going to be best to go with olive. The next color is going to be burgundy, and we know that from our fall trends video, even with the colors, that burgundy is going to be a really hot one this year. Not red, not like a fire engine red, but that deep, dark, rich burgundy or even oxblood is going to pair really well. And then a lot of times when it comes to accessories, you will see that people are going to do a darker tan when it comes to their belt, when it comes to their shoes, and when it comes to their purse. And of course, when we are talking about olive, we cannot forget about jeans. Jeans go with everything. And the good thing about olive is that it looks good with light wash and dark wash. Of course, when you have your dark wash, it's going to be more elevated, it's going to be dressier. And then when you have your light wash, it's going to be looked at as casual. And then the last color or the last type is going to be khaki. When you think of khaki, think of chino. When you think of chino, think about your quintessential pant that you wear to work. Some people think that chino and tan are different colors, so that's why I have them separated. When you think of tan, when you think of beige, when you think of chino, think of your pants that you wear to work. So now let's get into some unconventional colors or color combinations that you might not think of when it comes to olive green. The first one is going to be a mustard yellow. When you think of mustard yellow, I want you to think of a deeper, richer, more warm yellow. It's not the yellow that you just pull out of the crayon box. That is very bright. This is going to have a warm undertone and it's going to have a little bit of a hint of orange, but it's going to pair very well with the olive. Next is going to be a salmon. We are all aware of the color of salmon. It's not pink, it's not red, it's kind of in the middle, and then you bring it down and it becomes like this really rich color. Again, it's going to pair very well with olive, whether it's a darker olive or if it's a lighter olive. It's going to pair very well together because it has a warm undertone. The next color combination is going to be burnt orange. So again, when you think of burnt orange, I don't want you to think of the Halloween orange, but just bring the hue down a little bit and it's going to be a deeper, richer color. The next one is going to be robin's egg blue. So when you think of this, I don't want you to think of navy. I don't want you to think of just blue. I don't even want you to think about cerulean blue. I want you to think of like a pastel. Think of your Easter colors and then bring the hue down just a little bit so it's a little bit richer. Even though this is more of a cool tone, it works together because some people do consider robin's egg blue to be neutral, but they work together because of the color wheel. You have blue up here and you have green down here. Colors that go across from each other are complementary colors. The next color is going to be a light mauve. I particularly love this color combination. I think it's different. You guys absolutely know that I love lilac, but I think that this combination is different and it works. And lastly is going to be cheetah. You guys know, again, from looking at our trends video for fall 2024, is going to be cheetah. A lot of people consider cheetah to be a neutral itself, but I think olive and cheetah work together because even though cheetah is a pattern, it is typically a very dark pattern. You typically have white, you typically have dark brown, and you typically have black. This is going to be a way for you to spice up the outfit, especially if you love prints. Another print that I do want to point out is going to be stripes. Typically you are going to see white background with black stripes. This works as well because stripes are a classic design. Those are all of the color combinations that I have for you. Let me know in the comments which color combination is your favorite. Let me know which one you would like to try. I think for me, it's going to be olive, and I think it's going to be the robin's egg blue, and I think it is going to be the light mauve. And also, you guys know that I love monochromatic looks, so I'll be looking for that as well. I just want to remind you, here on YouTube, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and of course, right here or right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. And remember to dress with simplicity to make a lasting impression. Bye, y'all.
We always have it coming.